Busch Gardens Tampa is my favorite park in Florida. Yes, I said it, especially now that they have Iron Gwazi, as that filled a bit large gap in their lineup. So today I thought I would rank all the coasters at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay in Tampa, Florida. This coaster has way too much force in airtime. It made my head hurt, and I literally thought I was going to die. Sand Serpent is honestly pretty fun. Its turns are forceful, and there were moments that I literally thought I was going to fly out of the train, but it kinda hurt. It's probably one and done. Granted, you can find a wild mouse at nearly any park in America, so if I ever go back, I probably won't ride it again. Scorpion was closed during my visit, but if I was to guess, I'd say it fits well right here. Its color scheme is nice, it looks to have pretty good forces, but it probably wouldn't be the best thrill coaster. Of course, you can't go wrong with this Schwarzkopf. Kumba, although it was fun, made my head hurt. That might have just been because we were in the back row, but I honestly think this ride is too intense. The first drop is fun, the loops are something, and oh yeah, the famous photo op exists. Other than that, this ride is just okay. Electric Ale, Tempesto, Tigress. What do all these have in common? They're exactly the same. Everywhere you go, you'll see a skyrocket too, but honestly, this ride was almost always a walk-on, and it was pretty forceful. The airtime is very slept on, and I was literally nearly standing up for the whole ride. Just making it into the top 5 is SheiKra. Although it's my least favorite dive coaster, it's still really fun. Also, all this coaster is so cool to look at, especially the splash jump. I only rode it one time though, and I'm fine with that. It's just smooth and fun experience for everyone. Okay, the reason I put Cobras Curse over SheiKra and Tigress is because it's a full experience. It has a really cool theme, and the snake statue is awesome. An elevator lift is such a rare experience, and the spinning part is such a cool feeling. Although, it does kind of feel like a knockoff Revenge of the Mummy. I love this coaster. From the first drop to the end, I was literally laughing the whole time. It's my favorite invert, has an awesome color scheme-ish, and well, it's an overall incredible ride. The only problem was that it was only running one train the whole time we were there, so I only got one ride. But that one ride in row 5 showed me how good an invert can be. If I can ever make it back to BGT, I know exactly where I'll be going first. If, of course, the top 2 coasters on this list are closed. Cheetah Hunt is pure fun, end of story. Look, while Montu has the drop, the Immelman, and the Batwing throwing you around, Cheetah Hunt brings you around the jungle in a high-speed journey. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I honestly like this coaster more than Maverick. It's just so much fun, especially if you get a night ride. Speaking of night rides, you know what the best night ride in the world is? Where else would I put Iron Gwazi? It's my number 1. It has an incredible night ride, and from the start to finish, it's absolutely insane. When I first rode Steel Vengeance, I said nothing will ever beat it. I was wrong. Now, I won't say too much about this ride, as I will be posting a full review of Iron Gwazi in the coming weeks, but until then, please exit to your right and enjoy the rest of your day here on YouTube.